South Brunswick and Old Bridge meeting for the second time this season, but this time the stakes were higher. The winner would advance to the Central Jersey Group 5 title game in 2 weeks. If Old Bridge had any chance to win, they would have to contain number 15 Justin Shorter, the Penn State-bound wide receiver. This was not good for South Brunswick. Starting quarterback Felix Quinones had to leave the game with an elbow injury after the Vikings' second offensive series. Quinones' replacement, sophomore George Katzenel Hall. In trouble here, Hall fumbles. Old Bridge has it in Vikings territory. Damian Lawaka on the recovery. So the Knights were in business. 4th and 3. Anthony Mbimbo squirts through the hole, running his way inside the 10 to the 8, a gain of 30. That would set up this. 4th and goal from the 2. Chancellor Cooper, touchdown. It's 7-0 Old Bridge. How would South Brunswick respond? How's this? Shorter out of the Wildcat, running like a cheetah. When you have the best player on the field, you have to find ways to get him the ball because he can do things like that. 65 yards for the touchdown. Justin Shorter electrifies the crowd.
How much did that first touchdown settle you guys down and get you guys back into this game?
Oh man, it was just crazy because got the ball, saw everyone just like blocked for me, so like I was able just to finish and to score, so it was just awesome.
That was awesome. This was not awesome for South Brunswick. Another fumble. Ryan Fetterman recovers at the Vikings 20, and once again, the Knights turn it into points. Calogero Caruso from 35 yards out, right down the middle. Caruso's a perfect 7 for 7 on field goals this season. Underdog Old Bridge led it 10-7 at the half. Late third quarter, Shorter completes it to Hussein Abidi. That kept the chains moving for South Brunswick. The Vikings began to move the ball better than they had all night. Dylan Kriz, another first down. South Brunswick abandoning their triple option for a more traditional running game. Thomas Joe Camara 6 more yards, and it led to this. Joe Camara on the toss, looking for a lane. He's got one, dives, touchdown. South Brunswick had its first lead of the game, 14-10. Here we go to the fourth quarter. Key play of the game. Under 7 to go, Old Bridge, 4th and inches, nowhere to run. Mike Slover making the tackle. The Vikings D terrific all game. But they still had to come up with one more big play. Old Bridge driving 1.5 minutes to play. Anthony Mbimbo looking for Ryan Rogow, but it's intercepted by Shorter. This one's going the other way for 6. Justin Shorter doing it on offense and defense. It's a pick 6. South Brunswick rallies to defeat Old Bridge 21-10. The Vikings will return to the sectional final for the 3rd time in 4 years.
We knew when we lost Felix, we had to make an adjustment. Obviously, Justin came in and was a difference maker today on offense, on defense. But really the whole defense again that set the tone for us. Came out, shut him out in the second half, put a stop on a couple of short yardage plays.
You guys had to do it without your leader out there.
Yeah, Felix got hurt. First quarter, that was just tough on us. But we were all like, hey, we have to come now. We have to do it. So like halftime, we all went in, got all back on track, and then we were able to come back and just finish it.
These kids actually played better than they even are tonight. They played better than they are, and it's a tribute to them and their attitude and their character here. This is a character win.
So the win sets up a showdown between the top 2 teams in Central Jersey Group 5, South Brunswick and Manalapan. That game will also feature 2 of the top players in the entire state of New Jersey, Justin Shorter and Manalapan running back Naeem Mayfield. Reporting from Monmouth Junction, Brian DeNovellis, JerseySportsZone.com.